Good day, everyone. My name is Addison Villanueves, and I am part of Group 4. And today, we are going to be discussing about the topic of well-being, managing stress, and more care. So let's get started. What are humans? Humans are the most abundant and widespread species of primate characterized by bipedalism and large complex brains. This has enabled the development of advanced tools, culture, and language. Humans are emotional creatures as well, as thinking ones and sometimes can be persuaded by the force of feeling alone rather than rational discussion. So, humans are complex beings and their behavior and their mental attitude is the result of interaction within and between their internal biological, psychological, and social systems and their physical and social environment. So, over the past years, we have evolved. We we are different from our ancestors. We are different from all other species, such as animals, because we have developed a a sense, a new sense. That's why we feel emotions. We value interactions and we learn new things every day. And that is also why we can feel pain not just physically but also psychologically and emotionally. Because of such emotions, we evolve in terms of physical and psychological changes that influence thought and behavior. So we have tackled this topic before, but I am going to state it again. Emotionality or our emotions is associated with a range of psychological phenomena, including temperament, personality, mood, and motivation, and also why we experience something new and unexpected or that threatens our sense of self, or when we feel we have little control over a situation. So, what does this mean? It means that we humans are capable of being hurt, not just physically, but also emotionally. That is why we need coping strategies to to stop this or to minimize these effects. And I am going to discuss the next topic, which is health. So we humans need to be healthy. So what do I mean by that? Humans and health is connected. With health is a state of complete physical, mental, and social well-being, and not merely the absence of disease and infirmity. So it is only health on is not only connected to to diseases, illnesses, but it also is connected to our emotional sense. Our emotions. We need to be we also need to be mentally healthy and physically healthy. Because just as physical fitness helps our bodies to stay strong, mental fitness helps us to achieve and sustain a state of good mental health. So when we are mentally healthy, we enjoy our life and environment and the people in it. We can be creative, learn new things, and take risks. That is why it is very important. It is it is one of the factors why we humans have evolved to what we are today. We we have gained new experiences, new things from when we were younger and then until we become older. We learn to take value on these things. We learn to care for our health. And also, good emotional health helps you see the best in yourself despite the challenges. So meaning that you will not give up because you see yourself as relevant, as important. You see yourself as a hardworking person. So if you see the best in yourself in different challenges, hardships, you will come through those challenges and come out as successful because you believed in yourself. Meaning that if you also see the best in yourself, you will have more energy, you have more strength to hold on, to move through those different obstacles. Because having a positive outlook makes you feel more energized and helps you focus and think more clearly. Meaning that you will not you will not make rush decisions. You will only do the things what what is best for you and what can help you in this situation and in the future. That is why health is very important for us. Whereas poor emotional health depletes your mental resources and leads to exhaustion. So this can cause what we were talking about, the 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 bad emotional things that we may experience, like stress. um we are going to talk about that later. Because so in health there is both emotional and physical, but I am going to discuss about the physical aspects of health. So what do we need to be physically healthy? What do we need to be so that our body will be capable of doing its task every day, so it will not feel exhausted after such a long day? So number one is proper sleep, because sleep recharges the brain, allowing it to learn and make memories. And because of when you have proper sleep, your brain is recharged, meaning that it can go again after another long day. Meaning that you will have a strong memory. You will not forget about the things that you have learned. The things that you will learn and the things you have learned will stay inside our brain, allowing us to learn even more, and we will compare and contrast our new learnings every day so that we can apply it to our life and make our life even better. The second one is proper nutrition. Good nutrition means eating a balanced diet rich in vitamins and minerals to fuel your body with what it needs. So our body needs to be fueled with nutrients so that it can go on for some time, so that we will not feel exhausted, so that we will be healthy. Because for example, you're planning to get a health insurance. For example, health insurance takes a long time to get because of the line. There's so many people there, and you need to go there early in the morning. Let's say that you had a proper sleep, but you didn't eat, you didn't have a proper nutrition. You will still feel weak because your body didn't get the nutrients that it needs for the day. That is why it is very important. It's important for us to do our tasks for our body so that our body can also do what it's supposed to do. So the third one is exercise. Exercise can improve your muscle strength and boost your endurance, and releases chemicals like endorphins and serotonin that improve your mood. So it can also get you out in the world, help to reduce any feelings of loneliness and isolation, and put you in touch with other people. So this is important also, because not only that, it also makes your body stronger, but it also helps you emotionally, as you can get to interact with other people. Maybe in when you're taking a walk at the park, running at the park, you are you were going to the gym, you meet new people. It will help reduce loneliness and isolation so that we will have a good mental state, but we also have a good physical state. So my groupmate is going to discuss the next topic, which is well-being.
Good day everyone. I am Emmanuel Alexis Piagudu and I'm here to discuss what is well-being and psychological aspects. What is well-being? Well-being, also known as wellness, potential value or quality of life, refers to what is intrinsically valuable related to someone. So the well-being of a person is what is ultimately good for this person. What is in the self-interest of this person. Well-being, by definition, is the state of being comfortable, healthy, or happy. It is also used to evaluate positively one's life. We can say that we have achieved well-being if we are in good health. We are satisfied and contented with our lives when we have the ability to manage stress and other positive traits in life. Well-being is a positive outcome that is meaningful for people and for many sectors of society because it tells us that people perceive that their lives are going well. This is why we value and give high importance to our well-being since it is the indicator that we are living our best lives. Psychological aspects. First is positive emotion. Positive emotions include pleasant or desirable situational responses, ranging from interest and contentment to love and joy, but are distinct from pleasurable sensation and undifferentiated positive affect. Psychological aspects. Positive emotion, we all know what are the positive emotions such as joy, gratitude, love, and etc. When a person uses positive emotions to every situation, that person is what we call optimistic. People who are emotionally well, experts say, have fewer negative emotions and are able to bounce back from difficulties faster. People who are emotionally well or optimistic see a positive outlook in life and therefore experiences fewer negative emotions, which helps them in good decision making and problem solving. We can say that a person has emotional wellness when he or she chooses to portray positive emotions. That's all. Thank you.
Good day everyone, I am Cadet Baluyo and I'm going to discuss is health and well-being connected. Well-being and well-being itself influences health. In understanding the difference between health and wellness, in short, health is a state of being, whereas wellness is the state of living a healthy lifestyle. Health refers to physical, mental, and social being. Wellness aims to enhance well-being. For example, you are an athletic person and you are a very health conscious. You go to the gym every afternoon and has a healthy diet. And then you realize you don't get easily sick because you have a strong immune system. That's because when you exercise daily and have a healthy diet, you will be healthy and physically fit. In conclusion, health and well-being is really connected because in every way you do in your lifestyle, it is always have an effect to your health, whether it is good or bad. If you have a good lifestyle, then you will have a good health too. And if you have a bad lifestyle, then you will gonna have a bad health too. Next is personal growth. Personal growth is about evolving and is the continuous process of growing yourself to realistically achieve your greatest ability and is vital to your mental health, success, and happiness. Through social interaction, developing a healthy mind, body, and lifestyle, and knowing one's own strengths and weaknesses and how to develop competences. Personal growth is a process of both understanding yourself and pushing yourself to reach your highest potential. It means always asking yourself who you are becoming and how you plan to get there. It can involve working on new habits and hobbies, fostering new skills, and practicing new strategies to achieve your goals. While this development starts very personal, it radiates outward and touches every aspect of your life, including your practice of professional growth. Watching and enjoying the sunrise, do some early morning exercise for your fitness, being able to work on a project just because it's important to you before the day officially get started are some of the examples of personal growth. The importance of personal growth is learning to better control your emotions and negative thoughts, overcoming procrastination or laziness, being open to learn new things and skills, having a growth mindset, finding peace and contentment with things you cannot change.
What is stress? Stress is a feeling of emotional or physical tension. It can come from any event or throughout that makes you feel frustrated, angry, or nervous. Stress is your body reaction to challenge or determined. Stress is our body response to pressure. Many different situations or life events can cause stress. It is can often triggered when experience something new, unexpected, or that threatens our sense of ourselves, or when we feel have a little control over a situation, we deal with the stress differently. S- What is stress and its causes? Stress describes a person's physical or emotional response to the demands or pressure of daily life. Common causes stress include work, money, relationships, and illness. Significant events like the COVID-19 pandemic and the Christchurch inquiry earthquakes can also increase stress and anxiety. For example, if you go shopping for food with enough time and money, you may not feel stress, but you may feel stress if you have lots of other things to do, have a tight budget, or need to buy food for a big event. I get stressed when things get out of perspective, too much work, thinking too far ahead. Good stress or eustress is a type of stress you feel when you excited, your pulse quickness, and your hormones surge, but there is not threat. You might feel of stress when you ride a roller coaster, compete in a game, or go in the first date. What is the example of human stress? Good stress, helps you stay motivated to accomplish goals and overcome challenges. A good example of stress you feel when you are taking tests or working on an important project at work. Without stress, a person will likely become bored or even depressed. For example, personal stressor includes receiving a promotion or raise at work, starting job, marriage, buying at home, having a child, moving, taking a vacation, holiday season. Bad stress. However, it is a kind of where you outlives your generality and harm, harmful to your health. Bad stress or distress can lead anxiety of confusion, poor concentration, or decreased performance. What causes bad stress? Causes of stress can the situation and pressure that cause stress are known as stressor. We usually think our stressor as being negative such as an exhausting work schedule or rocky relationship. However, in anything that puts high demands on your can be stressful. Example of negative personal stress. The death of a spouse, feeling or divorce, losing contact with loved ones, the death of a family member, hospitalization, oneself or family member, injury or illness ourselves of a family member, being abused or neglected.
Managing stress. Managing stress, as note in the introduction, you can learn to manage stress. The first step is understanding yourself better when you react in different situations. What causes you stress? And how behave you when you feel stress? Once you've done, take the following steps. Set priorities. Use the time management tips you learn in this. Decide what is really important to get done today and what can wait. This helps you to know what you are working on your most immediate priorities. When you don't have the stress of trying to remember what you should be doing, practice facing stress is a part of life. Wherever you are and whatever you are doing, you cannot avoid the stress, but you can learn to manage it so it doesn't manage you. Changes in our lives, such as going to college, getting married, changing jobs, or illness, frequent sources of stress. Keep in mind that changes that cause stress can also benefit you. Moving away from home to attend college, for example, creates personal development opportunities, new challenges, friends, and living arrangements. That is why it's important to know yourself and carefully consider the causes of stress. Learning to do this takes time, and although you cannot avoid stress, the good news is that you can minimize the harmful effects of stress, such as depression or hypertension. The key is to develop an awareness of how you interpret and react to circumstances. This awareness will help you develop coping techniques for managing stress.
Hi, my name is Lord Irvin, and I'm the next reporter. First of all, stress is our body's response to pressure. Many different situations or life events can cause stress. It is often triggered when we express something new, unexpected, or that threatens our sense of self, or when we feel we have a little control over a situation. We all deal with stress differently. While it may seem like there's nothing you can do about stress at work and home, there are steps you can take to relieve the pressure and regain control. But why is it important to manage stress? If you are living with a high level of stress, you might putting your entire well-being at risk. Stress wreaks havoc on your emotional equilibrium as well as your physical health. It narrows your ability to think clearly, function effectively, and enjoy life. It may seem like there's nothing you can do about stress. The bills won't stop coming, there will never be more hours in a day, and your work and family responsibilities will always be demanding. But you have a lot of control than you might think. The ability to manage your stress is an important skill to have, as a stress can negatively impact the host of different areas in your life, including work, relationships, health, and body functioning. When your stress is well managed, it is likely that you don't think about challenges too much when they occur, as you prepare to tackle them emotionally, physically, and psychologically. If your stress is unmanageable though, these difficulties can seem overwhelming and insurmountable. Stress has a quantifiable impact on your body and health. According to the American Psychological Association, stress can impact the whole entire body, from the musculoskeletal system to the reproductive system. Chronic painful disorders can be brought on or aggravated by stress. Stress is found to be a component to heart disease, diabetics, ulcer, impotence, and decrease of sexual drive. Stress can cause emotional eating and lack of motivation or energy to exercise and maintain healthy behaviors. Managing your stress can mean a longer, happier, and healthier life. On the other hand, When you are stressed, your relationship will most certainly be impacted. It's difficult to spend time with loved ones when you are overwhelmed by stress. One is more likely to fight or argue as a response to their own stress rather than communicate effectively with their partners. Relationships suffer if stress remains unmanaged. Effective stress management helps you break and hold stress has on your life, so you can be happier, healthier, and more productive. The ultimate goal is a balanced life with time for work, relationship, relaxation, and fun, and the resilience to hold up under pressure and meet challenges head on. But stress management is not one size fits all. That's why it's important to experience and find out what works best for you. Moreover, managing stress can help your mind and body adapt. Without it, your body might always be on high alert. Over time, chronic stress can lead to serious health problems. Don't wait until stress damages your health, relationships, or quality of life. More care is an effective way to manage stress. Taking time out to care yourself can remind you and others that you and your needs are important too. Having a well cared for body can make you feel good about yourself and your life, and conveys to others that you value yourself. This can contribute a long-term feeling of well-being. There are several different ways to focus on self-care. Many involve making time to get enough sleep, prioritizing health meals, ensuring a balance of leisure time in your schedule, and making time for friends. A simple but often overlooked form of self-care is having a self-pampering experience on a regular basis in your own home. Taking a few hours of a spa experience is an effective way to manage stress. Taking care of yourself will help maintain your physical, emotional, and mental reserves to prevent and manage stress. This includes regular sleep, exercise, relaxation, and eating well. Self-care therapy. A positive way to encounter stress is a self-care therapy. Nancy Apperson in 2008 of Northern Illinois University has proved steps for self-care. Step 1. Stop, breathe, and tell yourself, "This is hard and I will get through this one step at a time." Step 2. Acknowledge to yourself what you are feeling. All feelings are normal, so accept whatever you are feeling. Step 3. Find someone who will listen and is accepting. You don't need advice. You need to be heard. Step 4. Maintain your normal routine as much as possible.
Caring, commonly referred to as that warm, fuzzy feeling. Caring is the kindness or love you have towards another individual and want to ensure his or her well-being. Caring for others is often an important part of keeping up relationships with people close to you. It can even bring you closer together. Why not share your skills more widely by volunteering for a local charity? Helping out can make us feel needed and valued, and that boosts our self-esteem. Here are some benefits of caring. First, it helps others feel good. Next, it creates a sense of belonging. It gives you a sense of purpose. Giving helps keep things in perspective, and it's contagious. Helping others can help you live longer. It will give you a sense of renewal. And last, you'll boost your self-esteem. Caring people are polite. Caring people are polite, considerate, generous, affectionate, patient, understanding, loving, and forgiving. They go out of their way to make others feel special, to, to make them happy or feel more confident in themselves. They're sensitive to others' feelings. They care what others have to say. Caring is important because caring for others is often an important part of keeping up relationships with people close to you.
What makes people care? Caring for others helps to develop empathy and the ability to connect with people even in difficult times. Caring people are polite, considerate, generous, affectionate, patient, understanding, loving, and forgiving. People who are caring take time to listen to others. So, what makes people care is we need to show our love, forgiving, understanding, patient, and consideration so that the person that we care will care us too. Why care is important? Giving quality care can absolutely have an effect on health outcomes. It contributes to a more positive recovery experience and can improve the physical and mental quality of life for people and especially people with serious illness. On top of this, being caring helps us to strengthen our relationship and develop meaningful emotional connections with people when we allow ourselves to show. Caring for others is often an important part of keeping up relationships with people close to you. It can even bring you closer together. That's all. Thank you.
So we have the quote we have in our group is that all that I am or hope to be, I owe to myself. And that's the end of our report. Thank you and God bless us all.